Random or deliberate acts of violence unfortunately remain part of our everyday lives. Taking steps to protect ourselves and our peace of mind should be a top priority. Today, we're learning more from the experts at Axon. Rob Chadwick, Principal Training Advisor, TASER Self-Defense, and Christy Summer, Training Manager for TASER Self-Defense. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So I think this is really an important conversation, Rob. First, I want to talk about your background. You have a pretty strong background. FBI?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, lots of covert action stuff?
Well, when I retired from the FBI just this past year, I was the chief of the tactical training unit at Quantico.
Oh, wow.
So my job was to make sure that our agents worldwide were ready for just about anything the job threw at them.
Which is so important.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's talk about the importance of situational safety.
Unfortunately, the security environment in the United States has changed
Dramatically.
Dramatically, yes, ma'am. So at the same time, we're seeing a significant increase in violent crime rates around the country. We're also seeing an average doubling of the time it takes law enforcement to get to you. And in many cases, in many areas, it's even more significant than that. So people are going to be on their own for a lot longer than they used to be. And so it's really important for them to come up with their own personal security plan.
Take charge, if you will.
That's right.
How does that translate into then us being prepared?
Developing a personal security plan before you're involved in any type of critical situation is really important. You're just not going to come up with a really sound fundamental plan when your life is at stake. So you have to think about it ahead of time. Clearly, situational awareness and avoidance, if at all possible, are always the key. But if you're just unable to avoid a confrontation, you know, a viable personal protection device is really critical.
So, Christy, let me bring you in. You know, as a woman, I'll be honest, I've thought about getting a weapon, a gun, but I have fear and the repercussions involved. So, Christy, tell me how it works. Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So our strike light here is a stun device, so it's a contact only, typically used for pain compliance or an audible visual deterrent. So it's not actually going to deploy any cartridges. And yeah, go ahead. You can arm the device with the safety right there.
Okay.
And then you'll press the arc button on the bottom.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so it is that loud, get back, right? It's going to deter someone from wanting to come closer.
This is actually great when I go running at night and I see maybe an animal and I don't know what it is.
Yep,
I care
absolutely.
when I walk my dog, I've scared off coyotes with it.
There you go.
Yeah,
So it does no harm, it just kind of says, get away.
Correct.
Ooh,
absolutely.
I like that.
And then our TASER devices, so the one here in the middle is our Bolt 2, which is our newest TASER device. Our TASER devices will deploy a cartridge with 2 probes, which has the ability to incapacitate an attacker with neuromuscular incapacitation. And essentially what that is a disruption from the brain to muscle communication, creating that muscle lockup, if you will. And our TASER devices are 30-second cycles, as opposed to our law enforcement devices, which are 5 seconds. So 30 seconds is a great opportunity, a great window to get away. Exactly.
So for 30 seconds, if somebody is just going to do something to you, you are going to incapacitate them and you've got 30 seconds to get away.
Absolutely. And we always say, place the device on the ground, go find safety. The beauty about the Bolt 2 here is it's linked to your smartphone through an Axon Protect app. So when it is deployed out in a self-defense situation, it's going to contact emergency services for you and come to the GPS location of your cell phone.
So there are various benefits with this.
Absolutely. It's so important for people to come up with their own personal security plan ahead of time, because the fact of the matter is, when your life's in danger, you're not going to come up with a great plan. So it's important to have the facts right ahead of time. I talk to people about that all the time. Anyone who's been involved in a shooting, it's life-altering for both sides. I was super pleased to come up with what I feel is a very viable personal protection option that just doesn't come with the ultimate consequences like a firearm does.
Any myths that people think about that we can demystify right now?
Yeah, a lot of people think we're electrocuting people with a taser. That's simply not the case. It is really that neuromuscular incapacitation, that disruption of the brain to muscle communication there.
Okay, I'm really loving these. I'd love to see something in action.
Yeah, we can do a live demonstration with our TASER 7 CQ.
Oh my gosh, let's do it.
Perfect.
I'm not going to be the victim. All right, Christy, we're all set. We've got protective glasses. You've got the taser. Ricky, you are a fabulous volunteer. Take it away.
Spotters, are you in position?
Ready.
Volunteer, are you ready?
Right, ready.
Taser, taser. Lay him down, lay him down, lay him down, lay him down. Almost there. Done. Good work.
Christy, he could not even move.
Yeah, so you could see we talked about neuromuscular incapacitation earlier. So that's where you saw those muscles lock up. So he was incapacitated there. He was unable to move.
Tell me what you're feeling, Ricky.
Yeah, your whole body just locks up. and you can't do anything. So it does what it's intended to do.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the main thing is just the back, on the back cuff and calf muscles right here. So they lock up.
You couldn't move.
Right, could not move at all. And so you get the little Charlie horses all over your body.
Charlie horse he's talking about, it's the 19 or 22 pulses per second for the TASER 7. So it's actually asking those muscles to contract 22 times per second, which is that lockup.
And if he's a bad guy, that's what you want to happen.
Exactly, exactly. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, Rob. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm convinced.
Right. Clearly effective, very effective, and almost anybody can use it. Much more effective maybe than pepper spray or a baton or something like that.
I mean, this is something that I would consider for my girls who are in college and even for me when I go running. I mean, this works.
Absolutely, it works. There's no movement and you're incapacitated. And you can't attack the person.
Thank you so much for volunteering.
you're welcome.
I think he deserves an award.
Yes, because you're such a good sport, we do have a coin for
right.
you. Thank you so much. You did awesome.
Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much for doing it and showing us what it's all about.
Right.
For our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
Yep, they can go to our website, taser.com. All of our resources as well as contact information for us is on there.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service, Rob. Appreciate it. And if you'd like more information, go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.